due to my crazy schedule, I do my 1,000-calorie smoothie, which has, get ready for it, 2 cups of unsweetened soy milk, minimal ingredients. Then it has 2 bananas, has a cup of frozen berries, 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed, 1 tablespoon of hemp seeds, 1 teaspoon of amla spice, which is Indian gooseberry, the most antioxidant packed berry there is, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, a half a teaspoon of black pepper to activate the curcumin in the turmeric. Then I have blackstrap molasses, which is packed with iron. Then some lemon to increase the iron absorption. I do 1/4 of a cup of frozen avocados because why not? And a handful of fresh kale, or I do frozen kale because that's also been just more sustainable for me. Oh, and then a half a cup of chickpeas. I do put a Siggy's coconut yogurt into the smoothie as well. So some probiotics in there. And that's my 1,000-calorie smoothie. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Best Life by You, the podcast dedicated to helping you overcome challenges around nutrition, mindset, training, and, well, all of the above. Today, I'm going to give you a full view of what I eat in a day as a vegan athlete. So, for starters, a few people have been asking me how I eat as much as I eat in a day, which is around 3,000 calories. And I do it because, one, I'm hungry. I'm on my feet all the time. I expend a lot of energy, and I am a lover of food. So I will be celebrating my 6-year anniversary of being a vegan in January. So I figured, why not go ahead and share with you guys what I typically eat in a day. So starting off with me waking up in the morning, I am a coffee girl. I love my coffee. I love my cold brew. So before that, I go ahead and I take my probiotic or microbiome support in the morning. That's something I've been taking ever since I had to go on an antibiotic months ago, and my stomach was wrecked because I had an ear infection. I know, as an adult, ear infection, really. So I've been taking it, and my gut's been really good since then. So thank God. So I drink water in the morning, sometimes with lemon. Then I go ahead and take that capsule. And I usually, like on a regular basis, I'll be going to the gym. So I'll have a banana, I'll have my Fuel for Fire protein pack, and I'll go ahead and have my water as well. Then and my coffee. I'm so sorry. I forgot to include the most important part. So I'll have a cold brew. My Dunkin' order is cold brew with oat milk. My Starbucks order is cold brew with soy milk. And anytime I go to a local coffee shop, I just get a cold brew with oat milk. So that is my go-to. So I'll usually have that. And then when I get to the gym, I'm having my electrolytes. Sometimes I'll do coconut water. Sometimes I'll go ahead and just have whatever one I have. Element, sometimes I have the Lifetime one, but I will have that when I get to the gym. So throughout my workout, I'll have those electrolytes. Then when I'm done with my workout, I have a protein shake. So my protein shake consists of, and I blend it in my little NutriBullet blender because I always am like, oh, it feels so much better blended that way, or it tastes so much better blended that way. So I'll do 2 cups of unsweetened pea protein ripple milk. Then I'll do 2 scoops, which is 1 serving of my pea protein, which is like, sometimes I do the So Lean, So Clean. Sometimes I do the Lifetime one, but either way, really clean ingredients, minimal to none. Then I'll do a tablespoon of natural cacao powder. It has polyphenols in it. It's a little mood booster. And then I'll go ahead and have a scoop of creatine monohydrate, which is so beneficial for muscle recovery, for muscle growth, for your mindset, everything, cognitive function. I write about it in my book. So if you want to read, I don't know what page it's on, but go ahead and look for the section on creatine monohydrate. Then after my workout, I'll have that. Then sometimes, like this week, I made a plate for myself. I did 2 oranges all sliced up. Then I did an apple, Honeycrisp large apple sliced up. Then I did some crackers and some vegan cheese. So I had some fat, I had carbs because I had my protein shake. So I snacked on that because I'm really not a breakfast girl unless I can find myself future husband that is a great vegan chef. I'm just not a breakfast girl. So that's usually the lighter the better in the morning for me. So I'll have that. And then I usually have clients throughout that time. So I make my 1,000-calorie smoothie, which it's packed with nutrients, that's for sure, and a lot of fiber, and there is protein. Maybe not for the average Joe, but I sip on this for about 3 to 4 hours just because of my schedule. So I'm much more a girl that prefers to eat, but due to my crazy schedule, I do my 1,000 calorie smoothie, which has, get ready for it, 2 cups of unsweetened soy milk, minimal ingredients. Then it has 2 bananas, has a cup of frozen berries, 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed, 1 tablespoon of hemp seeds, 1 teaspoon of amla spice, which is Indian gooseberry, the most antioxidant packed berry there is, a half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, a half a teaspoon of black pepper to activate the curcumin in the turmeric. Then I have blackstrap molasses, which is packed with iron. So usually like tablespoon of that. Then some lemon to increase the iron absorption. Then moving into some more frozen bits, I do 1/4 of a cup of frozen avocados because why not? They don't go bad. So frozen avocado, then a handful of fresh kale, or I do frozen kale because that's also been just more sustainable for me. So I'm trying to think. Oh, and then a half a cup of chickpeas I also put in the smoothie. And I'm pretty sure that is it for my 1,000 calorie smoothie. Packed with nutrients. It's great for me to stay focused. It's my power smoothie. So that's typically what I have. And one more thing, I do put a Siggy's coconut yogurt into the smoothie as well. So some probiotics in there. And that's my 1,000 calorie smoothie. Then as I'm sipping on that, I'll usually have lunch around like 2 o'clock because depending on the day with clients, depending on when I get home from PT, from personal training, I'll make a bowl of some sort. So my most recent bowl has been teriyaki tofu with stir-fried veggies. So you're talking broccoli, there's mushrooms, there's peppers, and then I'll do a brown rice on the side, or I'll do basmati rice or jasmine rice, whatever one I can find. I'll put that into my bowl. I'll do a little bit of teriyaki sauce, and sometimes I'll snack on like carrots on the side or some chips because that's my guilty pleasure. I love salt and vinegar chips. So even though it does not match with a teriyaki tofu bowl, I'll sometimes have it. So I'll do that bowl, and then later in the day, I'll go ahead and snack on like cashews with some chocolate chips, vegan chocolate chips. Then I'll go ahead and have waffles. I usually have like 2 to 3. There's gluten-free, vegan, whole grain. They're like whole grain or ancient grain something waffles. So I'll have that with 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, or like a tablespoon and a half of maple syrup. Then I'll usually have dinner, which is about 2.5 cups of butternut squash. And the butternut squash it's a ravioli butternut squash. And that ravioli butternut squash has pumpkin seeds in it. Then I'll do a little bit of sauce, and then I'll do my nutritional yeast sprinkled on top. And throughout the day, I do have my vitamins as well. I take my Juice Plus, my D3K2, and zinc, especially. I double up on that now that everyone around is sick. And I'm like, no, thank you. So I'll do that. And then B12. My B12 levels were quite high, which is so funny as a vegan because you're like, you need B12. And which you do. But I used to take it once a week and my B12 levels were so high. So I'm like, okay, once a month it is. So that is something I'll take as well. D3 I also don't take every day just because those levels were high too. I was taking it every day. So now I'm not as much. Sometimes after my workout, if I'm sore, I'm going back hours before, I'll do a tart cherry juice. So I have like the little tart cherry juices that I'll just go ahead and swing back. And then my guilty pleasures, because I know people are going to want to know my guilty pleasures. One, I love Amy's vegan margarita pizzas. I will eat a whole pizza in one sitting. It's pretty much a personalized pizza. I'll have that. I love salt and vinegar chips. I said that earlier. Pasta and me are best friends. Whole bowl of pasta. Yes, sign me up. Pasta and veggies. Beautiful combination. I also enjoy Ben & Jerry's chocolate fudge ice cream. I don't have that often, but when I do, it is delicious. Then Oreos, again, I haven't had Oreos in a minute. I don't have them as much, but like a couple Oreos here and there. I love myself a good fruit bowl. Some nuts with chocolate are good. And Bear Burger, they have a vegan Impossible Burger, and I love French fries. Guilty pleasure, French fries, sign me up. I love French fries. Do I have it all the time? No, I don't, because I know they have no benefit to them except that it tastes good in the moment, but not later on. But I still love my guilty pleasures. So I'm human just as much. I also throughout the day drink about a gallon of water. My electrolytes are fully balanced with it. So electrolytes, remember, it's the 4 potassium, calcium, sodium, and magnesium. Those are your electrolytes. So we want to have them balanced throughout the day. As an athlete, I'm sweating, I make sure I have my electrolytes. I'm drinking a lot of water. I'm also drinking coffee. So it's dehydrating me. So I want to stay hydrated. So that's always worked for me, kept me super energized. And then in the evening, if I'm craving a late night snack, even after my 1,000 calories, sometimes I make these protein balls. I usually have them earlier on in the day, but I also have had them for dessert. And it's just oats. So I do the gluten-free rolled oats, some chocolate chips, maple syrup, vanilla extract, cashew butter. I do a little bit of protein powder in that as well, walnuts. And I think that's it. But I'll make these little balls and I'll keep them in my fridge throughout the week. And anytime I'm hungry, I'll just pop one in. It's like 98 calories for a ball of energy. So that is how I get my 3,000 calories in every day, and pretty much every day. Some days it's around 2,800. Some days it's around 3,400. So it really depends on the day and how much activity I'm doing. And I'm not going right now to tell you guys to go overload on food. If you are concerned or worrying or wondering how to focus on getting enough energy for your body and what is appropriate for your needs, and you want to change your body, then I recommend you can book a call with me. I'm happy to talk you through that. And let's continue, team. That is it for me. Let's continue to keep living your best life. I'll see you guys next week, and happy holidays. I hope you all enjoyed today's episode. If you would like to continue to get these episodes first thing, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel on YouTube and on Spotify under Best Life by You. If you're interested in working together, y'all can go ahead and visit bestlifebyyou.com/work with me, or go ahead and follow me on Instagram at NutriFitJulia. Send me a DM or just follow for more information, fun tips, and just a lot of humor. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Let's continue to live the best life by you.